Okay, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy with a look at a very warm forecast.
Warm forecast, Alana. Fires in Nevada, fires here in Utah. We're tracking a lot this week.
It's the West. Here we go. Fire season in full effect, and we've got high heat. Live view from Utah State. Cache Valley looking pretty. We've got temperatures, though, in the 90s in Logan right now, and we've watched how those numbers have climbed. Also to check in on air quality because some of the impacts of the heat, rising ozone levels, unhealthy air for sensitive groups in Davis County at this hour. We've also got moderate air for the rest of the Wasatch Front. Duchesne and Uinta County still holding on to clean air, but that looks to change as we head into tomorrow with this direct sunshine. We really encourage the chemical reaction that creates ozone. And look at that. Weber all the way down to Utah County could see unhealthy air for sensitive groups. What does that mean? Well, if you have respiratory issues, you want to be careful and limit your time outdoors, especially in the heat of the day. Satellite radar picking up on some echoes of moisture over towards the basin and then right there near the northwestern corner of the state as that tail end of the front wants to flirt with the edge of our ridge that has been building. The ridge of high pressure is why we see the heat, and temperatures, well, they have climbed. Live view from our Black Desert Sky Cam, triple digits in Ivins. That's a gorgeous shot, but I know it is hot out there, and it has been not stepping away from triple digits for quite a few days here. 98 in Salt Lake, hottest day of the year. We've got, look at where we can target those triple digit numbers. Green River, Moab, Hanksville, Lake Powell. So we see where the core of that heat is, 104 at this hour in St. George, with high 90s along the I-15 corridor. We're going to see a mild overnight for the Wasatch Front as those numbers dip into the 80s with partly cloudy skies. Still 83 by ABC4 News at 10. It's going to feel mild, and that's one of the criteria that goes into heat alerts. That's taken into consideration with our excessive heat warning in southern Utah for Glen Canyon. This holds on until 10 p.m. tomorrow. Southwesterly winds and some increasing cloud cover, and a system moving through should moderate temperatures. Our heat advisory is in effect for the Wasatch Front. If you've stepped outside, I don't need to tell you. You know it. We can feel it from Weber all the way to Utah County, as well as the Great Salt Lake Mountains and deserts as we sit in the high 90s. Heat builds into tomorrow. This went into effect at 11 a.m. It holds on until Friday morning at 6 a.m. And overnight lows tomorrow night into Friday could challenge some records. But overall, the trend will decrease. As we look at our high temperature trend over the next 5 days, here's average, which is 80s, 82, 83 over the next couple of days. But we get close to that yet again. As we look at southern Utah, we stay above average for several days. Not much reprieve from the heat, but getting closer to seasonal norms by the beginning of next week. Father's Day weekend ahead of us, and temperatures will change. Here's the reason why. Our upper level futurecast shows that dome of heat and control. It's going to slide to the east and really promote that southwest flow into tomorrow. It's warm wind. I think it's going to help with possibly getting to our first triple digit day of the season. We watch that low to the south of us. That also encourages the southwest flow. That's going to actually skirt through a portion of the Beehive State, bringing more moisture to south central and eastern Utah, and the potential of wet weather on top of that could moderate temperatures a little bit, especially east of I-15. So we head into the weekend. The downward trend for our temperatures continues in the north because of what's happening in the Pacific Northwest. That means we'll cool, we'll get closer to average, not so bad. Let's look at wet weather potential here. Futurecast shows you what to expect. A few pop-ups there as we make it through today. There's that southwest flow, very evident here. Here we are by tomorrow evening. We're getting some echoes of moisture in the Four Corners region and over the mountains in south central Utah. That really just continues to increase as we head overnight and into Friday, where we have the potential of seeing some of these storms packing a little bit of a punch here. Thunderstorm activity could also bring in flash flood concerns. We'll keep you forewarned on that front, but most of that activity east of I-15, which is why our general thunderstorm threat has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center for that area. Quick look on those temperatures for tomorrow. 90s, we could tie the record at 102. I think those southwesterly winds will get us close. 103 in St. George, 105 in Moab. Here we are for the Washington County forecast. 102 for Father's Day. Wasatch Front showing those temperatures decreasing, and we will be right back with sports.